So I've decided to conquer the rest of this province here. The public order hasn't increased enough and doesn't seem like it ever will. These guys, I was originally thinking perhaps they'd be allies, but no matter. I've cancelled all treaties with them. Just a quick recap of overall strategy. You see the east, I have no armies. I only have this one, and it's quite a weak one. I'm basically relying on my allies here to hold off and keep busy the Nervii, who are becoming really quite strong, and the Suebi, who I thought would be stronger by now. It looks like the Nervii, they're going to be the main threat to deal with later. Right now though, I'm focusing entirely on the west. Going to finish off this province, pacify it, and then I'm thinking I'm probably going to move and take in this one here so that I create a single front, and then I can begin to consolidate and choose where I want to push ahead next. But on with the show. I've taken quite a few turns. The province simply wouldn't become happy. They just wouldn't accept Roman rule. So I've used the opportunity to upgrade my troop raising barracks. I've also now got field engineer workshops, and I've upgraded 2 armies. I've upgraded Caesar's army. I've upgraded it quite a lot. I now have giant ballista, late Roman imperial spearmen, they're quite a lot stronger, and heavy legionaries. I have savage dogs, I have Roman archers at last, and mounted sword legionaries, and I have reproduced exactly the same army in Mark Antony. I have an extra army as well, so I have these 2 primary armies, as it were, and then I have 2 backup armies. So these are commanded by lesser commanders, lesser generals, and again I've replicated them exactly. As you'll see here, they're a lot weaker. These guys are for supporting and like emergency actions, or going off if I need to attack on 2 fronts. These would be the guys who did it. And then I have this army here, which is kind of the ones I had left over from consolidating the others. These are here purely as a quashing rebellion, backup if I need it, kind of thing. So yeah, I'm going to start by attacking this settlement, declaring war on these guys, and taking the settlement. They don't have great troops, they just have a fucking load of them. So it's going to be a classic case of very organized, very well trained Roman troops, as good as you can get, versus the rabble. It should be, I'm hoping,
Gods of the afterlife, spare my arse. Well, why do you trouble my digestion today?
Classic. Gods of the afterlife, spare my arse. War declared.
War! Oh, a good word! Honest! Our men will take your heads. I pity you are not a handsome people.
Well, I'm gonna bring these guys in range. I want to bring them round like this. The idea being that when they come in as reinforcements, they'll come in directly behind Caesar's army. That's the hope, anyway. I'm gonna give the spy a chance to get some experience. Failed. I'm going to use this army as the reinforcements, but secondary reinforcements. And of course, Caesar will be leading, so I'm going to go directly for the settlement. The idea hopefully being...
Siege to the settlement!
Did that work? Okay, so this has worked out quite well, because you see you're facing 1, 2, 3, 4 armies here. And the second army is made up partly of garrison troops, which are going to be awful, meaning that fewer of the third army's troops are going to be able to enter the field. The maximum is 40. Whereas I am going to be able to field 40 of the best units available, with 4 units of artillery. Savage dogs I've never used before. In other games when I've played by myself and not recorded it, I've tended to avoid war dogs. I find they either die very quickly, or I've just not really known how to use them effectively. Elephants, on the other hand, I find fantastic for breaking up an enemy formation, and that's the only way I can think of using them this time. That's where my reinforcements, where Mark Antony's going to come in from, so that's what I'm going to start with. I'm going to begin cautious, as is my wont. Oh, look at that. Ah, shit. I'm not going to be able to move these. I just remembered. Ah, that's not good. Okay, so I'm going to put them up here. Ah, that means my reinforcing ballista. I've just remembered now, I forgot that they couldn't move. Ah well. I am going to take a sort of cautious approach to begin with, and just want to see how the enemy army deploys first before moving in. I'm fairly close actually. A bit worried about them not having range. I'm fairly close. I'll have them guarded by my cavalry up there, just to make sure they don't get taken out by accident. And I'll let all of my reinforcements come up first, so I'm not really bothered about that formation at this point. And Mark Antony is a general. As usual, I'll pull him off because I don't expect him to be fighting.
It is not my way, nor is it your way. We win, we conquer, we prevail, as our people have always done in war. Let the enemy think of defeat.
Indeed. And think of defeat. Let's have a wee look at him from the front. No, wrong, wrong unit. Where are you, Caesar? There he is. The man himself. Oh, balding nicely. Oh, that is quite accurate. Unless that's the gleam off his head, but he was... Yeah, apart from the white hair. Could be... Where are my reinforcements?
Ready for duty.
Here we go. 8 units of archers. Always turn skirmish mode off. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 units of heavy legionaries. 8 units of late Roman Imperial Spearmen, which are the toughest I can build at this stage. I have veteran legionaries, that will be the 3rd reinforcing general. May pull him off. This one here, that's Mark Antony. Shit. Oh shit. Right. Got cav coming in. Didn't see that coming. Stop these guys firing, I want to save that for later. That was a surprise. Nope. I want to zoom with you. Oh, for fuck's sake. I'm trying to zoom on the units doing the fighting, and there we go. This guy shouldn't last too long. may just get one of my spear units to flick. Oh shit! Right. So it seems the reinforcements are coming in very close to where my existing army is. So I'm going to get up. It's going to be a bit of a rush, not very pretty. Take Mark Antony off, get the rest of my troops up, get the cab up. Again, they want to reinforce. I'm going to pull that general. No, I'm going to use that general. Because if he dies, I can replace him with something with cab units, which I prefer. I'm going to just going to go in and head these cab off, these infantry off, relying on numbers of units. I'm going to let my archers fire. Iberian swordsmen are getting away, I don't like that. So I'm going to send my cav in, hoping to outdo them in numbers. Stop those archers firing, I'm going to fire on my own men. Heaven Legionary coming into support. It's a bit messy. Start of most games I prefer to form up in a sort of very organised way, but I don't have that luxury at the moment. These guys need to hurry up. These units aren't going to last long at all, the enemy units. And I can start to get organised. It's going to be a long vid. It's just the way I like it. I always take my time, especially when facing superior numbers. Yeah, these guys shouldn't last long. Lovely gold uniforms. Look at that. Lovely and shiny. Just out of interest, I just graded my machine at Christmas, which is only why, just before Christmas, which is why I've only just begun recording gaming videos. I've been meaning to do it for quite a long time. Just never had the machine. Basically, I had a machine which really lagged with Rome 2 before. Whereas now it runs like an absolute dream and I love it. Right, then Legionaries. This unit here is the general of that third supporting army, the one I said was going to be used purely as support. I'm a little concerned that some of their reinforcements may come in from... you see? Just as I was saying it. Now this unit here, the general, the one I just mentioned, I actually want that unit to die. It may sound strange, but that's purely because I prefer to use... I prefer my generals to be cavalry units, always. They're much more mobile. And just personal preference, really. I do not like having slow generals, because if I had an army which was made up of, let's say, for example, sometimes I have armies which are largely cavalry, just supporting armies. Let's rapid advance and inspire themselves. Watch this unit of veterans. Didn't use those cavalry very well, so I'll try that again. Gonna pull them out. Have them swing around the back. The fact that the reinforcements are coming in from this side here, and charge, makes me think it might be a good idea to keep some weaker units back as a kind of screening force. Again, I just love this Blood Gore DLC. It just adds so much to the game. I think it cost me £2, and I thought, yeah, especially as I'm recording these videos for you, just adds so much to the battles. This guy, look at him, blood flecked, fighting for his life, hopeless situation. Let's see how they die. Watching Baldy here in the middle with the green shirt. He's fighting well. He's fighting a long time actually. This could be a general. Commanding unit. Oh, got smacked in the face. No, he's still going. Still going. Still going. I'm surprised this unit's lasted so long. I'm just going to check on what's going on. You do cinematic mode like that, there's always the worry that you're getting attacked somewhere else, but no, it's fine. Come on, men. There we go. Broken. Oh, not many left. Job done, the legionaries just walk away. See, one left. Oh, aren't you the unlucky one? Oh, bloody! Oh, in the neck. Oh, there's another one. And they're cheering because they wiped them out. Excellent. That was fun. Yeah, they came off quite well. Lost only 15. I'm going to keep these guys back. I've got some normal legionaries. I've got their general, the unit you were just watching, and some normal legionary cavalry. I'm going to keep them back as my screening force. And now let's begin the main action of the day. Can't see them yet. That will be because I have battle realism enabled. I'm going to move up in formation. Nice and tight. Very simple formation. Spears at the front, heavy legionaries in the second line. Archers in the rear. I always prefer archers simply because of the range they have. They're also flexible with the flaming arrows. And then we have some heavy melee cavalry. I think these artillery are going to be fairly safe now, so I'm going to move these guys up into cover with the aim of surprising the enemy from the flank here on the left. As we have a village, it's very porous, you could call it. Terrible to defend. I'll probably attack through the right hand side here because there's more space. I have so many troops.
Double time!
I'm gonna aim for I'm gonna need a larger space. Space? I need a lot of space. The war dogs. I may keep them back just because, as with elephants, when you're playing with, Egypt, I played with Egypt in my last sort of personal campaign. They're good to keep back just because they're almost something to be used in an emergency, or when the tide of battle is in the balance. Thinking I'd hide these cav. No, I'm not going to hide those cav, because if reinforcements come and attack those cav, then I'm not going to be paying attention. Pop these guys here. Defensive Tudo, defensive Testudo. And these behind. Simply so I don't need to think about them anymore. I'm going to have enough to concentrate on. Right, there they go, enemies lining up. They're fairly far away, so I'm going to move my spears up. I'm going to pop them in defensive Testudo. I'm going to group my cavalry so they're easier to control. Move them up into cover, ready for a strike later. But not so close, hopefully, that they get spotted. I just want them just about there. My legionaries up. As you see, I've left a gap here. Because there's skirmishes. So this is when the defensive Testudo comes in handy. Left a space here so that my archers can go in the second rank. So what I'm doing here is the Royal Imperial Spearmen. Fantastic shields. Are going to be able to defend themselves fairly well against the skirmishers that have come up to meet them. Bastards, I will cut out your hearts and eat them. Whereas my archers will be able to fire over their heads. Heavy legionaries in attacking Testudo, so they don't need to worry about skirmish fire. Basically, I can use my archers, and this is my preferred strategy, to annihilate as many of the opposition as possible. And this was classic Roman tactics. You use your artillery, as I'm just about to here. I'm just looking for the biggest, the hardest unit I can find. So they don't have much range, they can just about hit here. So they would use their artillery. Let's go for the spearmen. Hopefully we should see some, oh, there they come. Big ass rocks flying in. This was classic Roman tactics, so they took a strong defensive position often. I mean, it would be how it looked. Strong, a wall of men, the skirmishers behind. And again, I think I mentioned in previous videos, Caesar brought an especially large number of archers to Gaul because he knew that the Celts wouldn't employ archers, so he'd have the advantage with ranged units. As you can see, I'm just decimating them, and I'm losing utterly just no units in return. And this is the ideal situation. This is how you want to play Total War. You get to decimate the enemy, and I'm doing so well, in fact, that I'm going to stop my artillery fire, because who I really want to hit are these guys. This is when the manual function on artillery can come in handy, so I've just used Alt there. Nice little tip if you've not seen previous videos, is to use Alt with artillery, and you can manually choose where you want the artillery to fire. Should be... ah, here they come. You see that? Am I going to hit? Yes, that's exactly what I wanted. So I'm going for their heavier units there, and I killed, oh my god, nearly 40 of them with that single hit. No, more, because I hit the tribesmen. So near on 60 or 70 men. Now I'm going to go for these spearmen here. The idea being, I want to take out as many of their melee troops as possible to make the job easier for my legionaries later. Again, just fantastic. Look at that. Okay, so the next shot should be here. Yep, here it comes. Iberian spearmen, 120. Whereas now, just takes a second for the numbers to drop. They only have 91. So again, another one of those. Here it comes. Taking out the building in the process. Got a spinning stone that hit the troops on the side. Didn't actually hit the unit I wanted to hit. Look at that, just utterly decimating them. Oh, there it comes. Oh, yeah, that did the job. And how are they doing now? 77. I'm just going to pause the artillery. Where is it? Can't stop. Strange. Right, for some reason I can't. Halt backstays. Alright, I can't stop my artillery from firing. Not good. It's a bit of a glitch in the game, I suppose. Alright, so I had to aim for a unit and then cancel the order. And I'm doing that because the artillery, the archers are doing so well. Just checking back here to make sure the reinforcements aren't coming up behind me. No. Look at that fearsome force. This is how I play Total War. This is how I love to play the game. As Rome would have played. As Rome would have attacked. Decimating the enemy force. No mercy. Using every advantage available to them. Right, so my archers are almost out of ammo. They've done their work, so I'm going to pull them off the field. Bring in more reinforcements. And as I've run out of ammo for the archers, I'm going to use the last of my ammo for the artillery. Let's have a go. See if I can't hit them myself. Before oh, nearly. Use the last of their ammo before I move in to take the town. Now when I move in to take the town, I'm going to move in slowly. And I'm going to do that because I actually want their reinforcements to arrive. The more reinforcements that I can destroy in this battle, the fewer I need to kill in the next. So, oh shit! Ooh, that was close. Maybe I shouldn't do that anymore. Yep, and then there's that final unit of archers. Just going to pull them off. And look at this. I mean, you've just got a litter of bodies there. Ah, here are the reinforcements coming in. Doesn't look like they're going to discover my cavalry though, hopefully. Still, because they're moving in, I'm tempted to head to the left side, but I'm going to avoid that. I want them to attack me. Where are they forming? I think I'm going to position here. So Again, I'm taking the spearmen up first. The spearmen are gonna be the best defensive troops. Just a little concerned they're moving down here though, because I don't want to get flanked. So in response, I'm going to take my heavy legionaries. I'm going to move them up the side, just to see what happens. Ah, shit. Okay. So what I want is for them to do the attacking. As you've seen, if you watch previous videos, especially the longer, just stop these guys, especially the longer videos, is that if you have them attack you, you can sort of cycle your units out of engagement, bit by bit. Yeah, I'm going to take that. And now I'm beginning to think, with all this action on the right and so many troops on the left, there's no point in me having my cavalry hiding there, because there aren't enough of them to be very effective by themselves. I need my cavalry over here on the right side so that they can come around and hit these guys in the rear. Legionaries in attacking testudo, which makes them smaller, perfect to fit in a gap like this. So this is like the battle round 2. So no reinforcements on the right, so there are no reinforcements on this side. Or are there? Ah, there are. So I was right after all. Some of them are coming in this way, but they are not. They're not moving forward to. Maybe they've seen these units. Just make sure Caesar's safe. Move Caesar up close, so I can keep an eye on him. Same with the dogs. Get my legionary cavalry moving around to flank. Keep an eye on my units just to make sure my spearmen are doing okay. This will be the unit on the right. It's taking the most punishment. No? Ah. It's the unit that's being hit by the skirmishers. Losing quite a number. So I'm not sending the legionaries in yet because I don't need to. I'm waiting for the cavalry to arrive. I think we should watch their charge as it happens. Just make sure everything's okay back here. Okay, there's my new reinforcements arriving. Go back and collect them in a minute. But first, let's watch the legionary hit this lot in the flank. After that, I'll send off any units that have been damaged too much. Here we go. Love these gold uniforms. Some of them spattered in blood. Previous engagement. Oh, look at that. Massive charge into the flank. Not quite spread out enough, so I'm going to move these guys out to the right. You can see the AI is trying to get through that gap there, which it can't do. Okay, this is where you have to reissue the orders a few times, just get them to actually do it. When they're engaged, they don't always follow the order, and that should improve the area of attack. Got 3 units of spearmen that aren't engaged. I'm going to move them up to create a wall. I'm going to have my legionaries. Just want to make sure I don't get flanked here by these units. Send these units of legionaries into support. good chance they'll move down here to attack. While these legionaries are here anyway, I'll send them in to finish off the this branch of the enemy's units. Back's still looking secure back there, that's fine. While that's going on, I'm going to bring my reinforcements up so they can do something useful. Quite a few of them. So you can see all of my spearmen there took some damage. And this will be the point where I think about... you see here they come. This will be the point where I think about taking the spearmen off the field entirely, beginning to use my legionaries. These guys here, these two front rows, are going to take a particular beating, so moving my heavy legionary up, moving my cavalry around this side with the idea to again do a flanking maneuver. Getting shot with flaming arrows. So yeah, these guys down to 79, 77. As soon as my legionaries are formed up, I'm going to get them in Testudo. I'm going to cycle defensive Testudo, and then cycle all of these spear units out. I'm going to use the whip and the rapid advance to get them out of there as quickly as possible. At this stage, they've played their part in the battle. And I'm going to get them out to preserve the units for next time. Caesar's still okay, my reinforcements are moving up. Keeping a small force back there to keep away their reinforcements, some of their reinforcements. Just going to move these spearmen, group them first, move them to the back of the field, and then I'm going to have them withdraw, and I do that just to make sure that they don't withdraw in a stupid way. They sometimes withdraw at a very strange angle, for example. So this is, I'm going to bring my cavalry round and I'm going to flank, and actually I'm going to take all my reinforcements here. I'm going to have them flank this side. Group my two units of war dogs. May use them later, may not. Cavalry round. First thing I'm going to do is take out their archers. I can see them getting fired on. There they are. Just double check to make sure all my legionaries are okay. Yep. I got the heavy legionaries rather than the second cohort, which was the other option available, because they have heavier armour. So if we just have a look at these guys, they should have... Yeah, so the same as the cavalry, they've got this golden armour here. Fantastic looking troops. Fantastic. I love it. I love this game now. To begin with, I didn't. Same as everybody else. It was too broken. I was disappointed. You know, there's so much hype about it as well. You just wanted it to work, and it didn't. Whereas now, I absolutely love it. I mean, the textures, the graphics, the realism of the units, yeah. I'm very, very happy with how it's turned out. Is there anything else I can be doing? No, still safe on this side. Ah, they have more units up there. So I'm gonna reinforce this little pocket here. And actually, as they're going off the field anyway, why don't I just take the spearmen, pop them there. Units 52, I'm still going to take him off. When any unit gets down to the 50, I always take them off. ballista are serving no purpose, so I'm going to get them to drop their siege weapons and withdraw. See if I've got any reinforcements left. Just watching my mountain sword legionaries, they're doing just fine. Right, so let's get my reinforcing melee units up. These will be the units that end the battle. I mean, you can hit troops like this in the rear with cavalry, and it does one thing. You hit them in the rear with melee troops, especially decent melee troops like the Romans had, and they'll break in just a moment. That unit here, 64. Getting close to the point where I pull them out. And in fact, yeah, I'm going to do that now. Pull them out to a safe spot. I know the reinforcements are coming anyway, so begin to take the pressure off my heavy legionaries. Other guys are still in the 70s, they're okay. Yep. Cavalry are doing just fine. Oh, look at that. And then here we go. Here come the melee. Troops from the flank. I'm going to move the cavalry out.
Understood.
Let's get my cavalry out of there, make some space.
Yes, Commander.
And this is going to be the end of it. Take these guys. Actually, I'm not going to take that point yet. For the same reason as earlier, as I mentioned. We still have these troops out there to wipe out, so it's going to be a longer battle. And I appreciate some of you may not want to watch all of this, and that's cool. But yeah, I'm playing this game for the long haul, and I want to make sure that I remove as many of the units as possible. Go on, lads! Oh, legionary just took it in the chest there. Some cavalry have come back in. I honestly thought these guys would have broken, but they haven't yet, so I'm going to send the cav back in to apply even more pressure from the rear. Because it's that action, the being hit from all sides simultaneously that will break troops. And we're nearly there. Let's push this final charge. Brutal! Oh, look at that, they just go flying. And they're going to break any second. After that I'll reform. Send my fresh troops to take out those other reinforcements at the back of the field. And it'll be a complete victory. Shouldn't use a single unit. Which is how I like to play the game. Oh, there's a second charge came in there. These guys in the middle just have no chance. I mean, there's going to be none of them survive at all. So these guys, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, you see there's movement up there. So they're probably getting more reinforcements, or you can take those war dogs up. In case I need them. Reposition Caesar. And there we go, done. So that's them boogered. So I'm going to take all but one of these, withdraw them, take that one fresh unit, move them up. Got these were the reinforcements that came on most recently, so I'm going to move them up. And my cavalry are still looking excellent. These are really heavy melee cavalry, so you can take quite a beating. Looks like I have even more. Oh yeah, there are more reinforcements up there too, so I'm gonna bring those up also. This will be the final push. So the tactic worked of keeping this little detachment off to the side. This little army had begun to attack me at the same time I was focusing on the other guys. I might have just missed it. And that could have been fairly costly. Looks like they're basically just... Oh, there's a scorpion there. Interesting. Let's see, can we see it? Yeah. Oh, there it is. Look at the graphics! It's like something from 1992. That happens when you're at range and you use the kind of zoom feature. Let's just have a look at the aftermath of the slaughter. There's many green bodies there. Just a bloody slaughter. Yeah, there's lots of green. Lots and lots of green. Oh, I can't go any further. Oh, look at that. Lots of blood on the ground. Just lots of green, basically. This should, if this all goes according to plan, this should wipe out their entire faction in a single turn. I'm going to get ready for a charge with my horse. I'm going to hit them straight, I think. Put them in the forest so the scorpion can't see me. And let's have a look. All of these spearmen. I'm going to take them all off, as I was going to do earlier. I'm just going to purely use fresh troops for this one. Same as usual, I'm going to take the spearmen up front. City guards are the sort of cheaper supporting spearmen I have. Create a new group from them. I have auxiliary spearmen. These are tougher than city guards, so I'm going to put them in the second row. And then I have fresh normal legionaries, not heavy, and they're going to be my third row to finish off the opposing army. Again, I'll group those. Not going to use the dogs, I'm going to save them for another turn, especially as I can't recruit them in this province, so send them off also. Caesar, I've got one unit of sort of spare cav. Legionary, yeah, send them off. Unit of heavy legionaries, going to keep those guys with the let's keep them as reserve at the back here. So group those. And here we go, I've got a sort of secondary army. Preserved all these guys. And I'm ready for round 3 of this battle. Let's get Caesar up. So no one left behind. This is as good as it could have gone. This is the kind of battle I play when I'm by myself. In earlier recordings... Ah, look at this. Scorpion are firing at me. Just a second, let me send these guys in. Send in my heavy legionary cav on the charge. I'm going to charge the entire line here. Take out their scorpion, hit their skirmishers. Light horse, that's not going to do much damage. They're fucking up my city guards with that scorpion. So I'm going to pull those out. I have a huge advantage at the moment. I've got Testudo as well. Just didn't stop anymore. Just while I deal with this light horse coming out. They're going to lose. Send 2 units to get rid of them. I can just ride roughshod over the scorpion. They won't last a minute. Oops, sorry. And as I thought, of course, they're sending their units up to attack my cavalry charge, as you'd expect. But that's fine. Looking to bring them out. Take out the Scorpion in the process. Come on, move. This unit needs to move. Take out the Scorpion. Yep, so that's done. And then pull them out. There's the added advantage of drawing out their army without great cost to myself. These light horse last a lot longer than I thought they would. So I can draw them out with the retreating cavalry charge. You shouldn't be there.
As you command!
You should be retreating. And hopefully they're going to be drawn up far enough to hit my defensive position here. Just rejig this army. Give me a second. Defensive testudo. City guards. Have them come around and create a kind of ring where the killing will happen. Oops, shit. Let's try that again. Let's cab round, again flanking, always flanking. Is light horse done yet? No. Jesus. And they've really hurt me. So those light horse, I don't know what the fuck is going on there. That shouldn't happen. Weird. These are all skirmishers, so cavalry are going in there. I'm going to get my legionaries to cycle round to hit from the side. Same with the auxiliary spearmen. Again, you're going for a flanking maneuver. Yeah, the skirmishers are getting royally rogered. Light horse, they've become a real problem. To the point where I'm worried about this unit surviving now. Very surprising. Okay, at least I'm going to win the engagement. I'm going to pull these guys out and have them retreat. Still 17 of them left. They should make it. New reinforcements. Let's have them attack both sides. The cab. Right, so I've done that. Have I lost more? I lost one more. Worried about that unit surviving, so I'm going to pull them off the field. Actually, all of my cavalry here are not looking too good, so I'm going to just get them out of the engagement. Rely on melee. They're nearly done here anyway. Heavy legionaries that I have left. Going to hit the remaining, however you pronounce that. They may not be needed. Again, just hit from all sides. Very low numbers of casualties for very high enemy losses. It's the remainder of their light horse, it seems, but there's only 6 of them left, and that's got rid of that contingent. Now, to clear the field. It's time for the end. Let's finish this battle and finish this episode number 10. Don't really have any cavalry left that I want to use anyway. I'm going to pull all of these guys off. These 2 units of reinforcements, I'll bring them in from the side here. Heavy legionaries to the side. 1 unit of horse that are still usable. Put them on as a screening force on the left. Have them all withdraw. Let's begin the advance. Same tactics as before. One at a time. One line at a time, I mean. The idea being that you can cycle any units that get damaged out. Celtic warriors to hit from the side. I'm going to have them hit with a frenzied charge, which could be good to watch. Just get these guys close enough so they get attacked. I'm going to go for a square this time. Just yeah, square is actually better for defense. I just tend not to use it because it leaves you open to missile attack.
Quick march! Legionaries! Quick march!
So I'm going to hit them from the side.
Warriors!
Better yet, from the flank. At the same time as moving other units up in front of them. And what are they going to do? They're going to charge. Just catch me on the side.
We'll kill them all!
So they've turned away from me. Sending my legionary behind. I'm going to hit from both sides. Frenzied charge. Right, they're charging. Let's watch this. So frenzied charge. Headlong run. Here come the legionaries. Come on boys, faster. It's almost like they're in slow motion. When they hit from behind, that should be the end of this unit. It shouldn't take long at all. Oh, fantastic. While that's going on, won't take long. Start moving up to deal with the very final bits of this battle. If you have stayed this long and watched it with me, thank you very much. Hope you found it entertaining. And yeah, if you like this, if you like what I'm doing, do show me. You know what to do. Now they're coming out to attack here. Let's get you in square quickly. Get my line to form up behind. No, no, change their minds. Well, they are coming in. So again, that's ideal up here. You've got them attacking a defensive square. Defensive square, you get the maximum benefits from spearmen. And let's see. Oh, they may not last simply because of the quality of the troops. I'm going to bring up. Legionaries have done their work there. Bring up. They're going to take the right side. Celtic warriors also. Warriors. So American. Warriors. So I'm letting that fight play out here simply because these city guards are very cheap units, and if you've got your enemy, ooh, they're not taking any hits. Let's see what happens here. If you've got your enemy, sorry, using themselves up, using up their energies on a weaker unit, especially if you're bringing up reinforcements like I am. Just want to let that play out. Let's get this unit out, try and save it. Hitting these guys from the other side, they're really quite a strong unit. So now I'm going to bring in my legionaries and bring out the city guards. That unit 49, so I'm going to pull them off. Going the wrong. That's what I'm talking about. You see, sometimes they withdraw just the wrong fucking way. Go through the enemy.
Warriors ready.
Let's get ready for the final charge. Come on, you gotta break. You got it. Yeah, there you go. So these city guards are pretty shit, actually. Come on, finish them off. There we go, done. Okay, nearly there. Whew. These long battles they're great, but it's almost like you need to go and just have a cup of tea afterwards, you know? Have a nice cup of chai.
They will bleed for us.
That's it. Attack me. Attack my defensive line while I move around. Get ready to hit you in the back. That's the stuff. Look at them. Sitting in the middle. So I'm gonna hit him here. Heavy legionaries on the left to hold up that little. Oh, they have more units than I thought. So what's going on? 1, 2. Okay, so I'll be able to at least hold them up on the left while I overwhelm these 2 units. Cavs come in as always and hit them in the rear. And charge. I'm gonna use these guys to apply some pressure from the front. So I've got the Celtic warriors attacking from behind, and they should break soonish. Yeah, they got hit from behind with the cavalry. These 2 heavy units are not doing quite as well. So again, I'll get my cav ready, and let's just find out where the rear of the position is right. Let's get the legionaries there to one side. Cavalry to hit from the other. Let's just get them ready. Again, another unit here that I need to pull out quickly before they lose too many. Reissue that order. Come on, finish them off. 61 of them. Send them off. And attack. This should be it. This should be the final charge. Oh! Let's watch. That's it, they're done. Excuse me. They're done and the battle isn't won. Ah, fuck. So that means there's a unit somewhere, just sitting somewhere, and I need to find them. And if I can't find them, I need to go and capture the victory point. So I think I'm going to end this video here. Again, if you've actually stayed and watched this whole thing with me, thank you very much, and I hope you are enjoying the series, and see you next time.
Is that all? At your command.